Every place you went, they said, you're the one that's got the telescope. You're the one that knows the night sky. So we're going to make you the person that has to answer all the questions.
Right.
And it started even when you were 7 years old. When you made your own telescope, you put it out, on the front lawn, and you invited the neighbors to come, and you were amazed that everybody was interested in looking through the telescope.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to see what the sky was like. And then they started asking you questions. And I want to go back a step even further than that. Your teachers didn't know how smart you were. When you came into school, they looked at you and thought, well, we're going to put him in the 40th chair in the class.
Yeah, and I was in grade 1. I wasn't talking. I now know that I'm on the autistic spectrum. And so I was literally failing every subject in grade 1.
But the fact is, there was a teacher that saw something in you.
Right.
And she took you over to a bookshelf or to the library and said, have you read this book? And you went, yes. Have you read this book? Yes.
Well, she actually asked me questions about 30 books, the content of 30 books on her desk. And she said, you don't have to say a word, just shake your head for no and nod your head for yes. She figured out I'd read the 30 books and said, I'm going to do what I can to get you into grade 2.
All right, so they got you in there, and you're in the last chair. And
Right.
as you took the test, the fact is you moved in chairs up to what your grades were. And the fact is, in a couple weeks, you were in the first chair.
It took a whole year.
A whole year.
I went from the last chair, which was a dummy in the class, to the first chair over the course of a year. And then that's when I started reading books at the Vancouver Public Library. I got a pass to the adult library and then eventually to the university library. So I was one of these really nerdy kids and just loved reading about physics and astronomy and geology.
Well, what I like is that you read all the books in your grade school, and then you got a pass to go to the next one, and you read all those, and then you got a pass as a young kid to go to the university.
Well, that took a while. I was 8 years of age, and they said, we're going to give you a pass to the adult section. I remember the librarian said, if any adults hassle you, let me know, and I'll make sure that you got access to these books.